Hey y'all, Latanya Speaks signing in. Wanted to go over something with you. How do you guys feel about public declaration of love? Just curious about that. Like, how do you feel about your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend showing a public declaration of how much they love and care for you? Or it doesn't even have to be your boyfriend or girlfriend. It could be your family member, cousin, sister, uncle, father. How do you feel about that? Do you think it's important to show public affection? Do you think it's important to show public affirmation on social media? Does that do anything for your relationship? Does it do anything for you to hear it? These are just like some of my thoughts. You know, um, but for me, absolutely love it. I mean, I love for a man that I'm dating to publicly say how much he cares for me or how much he loves me or how much he appreciates me, you know, being me or whatever the case, whatever words he wants to use, I think is beneficial to a healthy relationship. Not to say that, the man doesn't show you how he feels, but for him to publicly send out a declaration of how much he cares for his woman, that is huge for anybody. That's huge. That shows exactly how this man feels about you, and for him to let the world know how much he cares about you, that that right there will make any woman's day. Especially if it's like random or out the blue. For him to make a public declaration like that, not to say that he's trying to put on or he doesn't really feel that way, but it's not about what other people think. It's about what he's saying about that woman that he cares about, and the woman too. For her to send a public declaration out to her man as to how she feels about him and how she appreciates him and whatever else she wants to say, for her to publicly announce that, that kind of it kind of makes the relationship strong, if that makes sense. Everything is, nowadays everything is on social media. So especially for your man or for your woman to make a public declaration on social media, that is huge. And that definitely means a lot to the person that you have in your life. Of course you have to know the person. Some people, that might not do nothing for them. But that's why it goes back to you knowing who you're dealing with. Knowing what the person like and what the person don't like. But me personally, public affection, public declaration of his love, that is, I think it's important for a healthy relationship. Some might say, the reason why some people are not public about their relationship or public about who they care about is because they have a closet type of relationship, if you know what I mean. So, but that's my 2 cents. I'm just curious. They was having a segment on the radio this morning, about public declaration and what that meant to the woman, what that meant to the man. And for a man, especially to make a public declaration to his woman, that's on a totally different level within itself, because a lot of men don't verbally say how much they care about the woman that he's with. He may tell her, every blue moon how much he appreciates her and how much he cares for her, but never say it publicly. And for a man to say that about his woman, it's a breath of fresh air. It really is, because it doesn't, I don't know why that is, but it just does not happen when it comes to men. Women are more inclined to express publicly how much they care about their man. But for some reason, you men, y'all don't do that. What's up with that? It doesn't mean that you guys are soft or anything like that for expressing how much you care for your woman. Not at all. I mean, if anything, it shows that you're grounded, and it also shows that you are a solid man. But anyway, that's my 2 cents. LaTanya Speaks, signing out. Ahala.